Hello athletes, my name is Karen Basedow and I'm a registered dietitian with Robin Wood Johnson Barnabas Health. And today we're going to be together making a recipe which embraces the summerful bountiful fruits. So I thought we'd start with a watermelon. Here we have a watermelon and I want to show you the beautiful red color. This watermelon has been on my counter for about 2 days. And I want to go over with you how you choose a watermelon. So when you're choosing your watermelon, you'll look for the stem. It should not be mushy or moldy. It shouldn't be bright green, but it should be. It should look a little dry where they cut it, and it should still have some dark color to it. When you're choosing a watermelon, watermelons are mostly green with the lighter stripe going through it. A ripe watermelon will also have a little yellow on the bottom. Let me see where this is. Here we go. We're going to look at this one. And if you see this yellow spot here where it's light as compared to the darker green, the yellow is because this is where your watermelon lays on the ground. Watermelons are vining plants and they're very heavy. So they grow with this piece on the ground. The yellow side is where it touches the ground. So when you bring your watermelon home, before you cut it, you always want to wash it because when the watermelon lays on the ground, it might have some dirt on it, it might have a little fertilizer, and of course any animals trudging through the farm might leave some droppings. So we want to wash the watermelon because when you cut that watermelon, you're pulling the knife through the side of the watermelon, and as you cut down, you're dragging any dirt or bacteria through your fruit. So when you cut your watermelon, you're going to see this bright reddish pink color, and you'll notice the interior of the rim is a little bit white as opposed to green. And so I'm going to start to cut this up. We're going to make a watermelon salad with some feta cheese. So it's a feta watermelon salad. I'm going to cut this. And we need about 3 cups of watermelon. So I started to cut before you all joined me today. So I'm just going to finish cutting up our watermelon. Look at that deep red color. Notice it's a little firm. You can hear my knife slicing through it. And it's not mushy. This is a seedless watermelon, so those tiny white seeds you see are completely edible, as opposed to the black seeds that we remember from the older watermelons before we developed seedless varieties. If you eat a watermelon seed or 2 from the black watermelon, it won't be the end of the world, but we don't want to eat those really because they're hard to digest. And they could give you a bellyache. So we always want to take the seeds out. If your watermelon has seeds, you can remove them. There's usually not too many. Here we go. So we've got our 3 to 4 cups of watermelon there. I'm going to just remove the rinds. We'd like to have a 1/2 cup of red onion. So here is my red onion. I have it all ready for you. I'm going to just chop this up. If you're not very good with a knife, ask someone to help you because we do want to be careful not to cut your fingers. So if you are a young adult, you might want to ask a parent for some help. We want to make sure that we're being very careful. Okay. Just finished slicing up my red onion here. I'm going to take that part away. And okay, so we coarsely chop this. So these pieces are going to go right into a bowl. And put this bowl right up here so I don't make a mess and get it all over the place. Here we go. Okay. It's okay if we got a little watermelon juice on there because that's going to be all mixed together in our salad. Okay, so I'm going to just put that aside. There we go. Okay. Well, what do you know? That's Alexa telling us that our plum cake needs to come out of the oven. So we're going to take a break from our watermelon salad for 1 minute.
15 minutes to make.
Alexa, stop. Okay, so, yep, I think it's a plum cake. Okay, so I'm going to take this out of the oven. This is a chocolate cake made with pureed plums. So I'm going to just set that aside. Plums are another fantastic summer fruit. And I made that cake today because my plums were just too soft to eat. So I put them in a food processor and pureed them. And we can talk about that on another day. But let's get back to our watermelon salad. Okay, so we've got our watermelon. We've got 3 cups of watermelon. We have 1 cup of diced cucumbers. We have 1/4 cup of olive oil. We have 8 ounces or 1 cup, we're going to chop this next, of feta cheese. So let's go and chop our feta cheese. Okay. Just open that up. Okay. Feta cheese is a cheese that's soaked in a brine. So it's a little wet when you open the package. It is a little salty. So it adds just a nice flavor. It's a cubed cheese. So you can crumble it. You can buy it already crumbled. I'm just going to chop it. Gives a nice flavor to our watermelon salad. So this salad is a savory salad. It's a little sweet from the watermelon, a little salty, a little tart from our red wine vinegar. And so it's savory and sweet. And just chop this up. Here we go. This is really easy to work with, this feta cheese. If you're not a fan of feta cheese, you can leave it out. Or you can chop it smaller and use less. Whatever it is you feel. Okay, so I'm going to try and put my feta cheese into my bowl. Hopefully it will fit. Okay. We have a little extra feta cheese, but we also have a little extra watermelon. I have more than 3 cups. So I'm going to have my friend Amelia post our recipe for us, so you will have access to that recipe. Okay, I'm going to get a mixing bowl and we're going to mix it all together. Okay. So first I'm going to put in my olive oil. I like to do my dressing first. We have some olive oil. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Here is my tablespoon measure. 2 tablespoons. You go 1 and 2. There we go. So I'll take a whisk and I'll whip those up. Okay, here comes the whisk. I'm going to whisk those together. There we have it. Okay. And I'm going to add in next my red onion. This is our 1/2 cup of red onion. Put a heavy handed on that. I'm going to add in our diced cucumbers. Okay. I'm going to put some mint. This is about a half a cup of mint. I don't need a half a cup. I need just a quarter. So I'm going to slice this up right here. This is fresh mint from our garden here at the Basedow abode. Okay, I'm going to chop that fine. And there we go. I'll take that. Mix that right in there. I'm going to take just a little bit more. Okay. Oh, I can smell the mint. It smells delicious. Fresh mint. Okay. This is a very refreshing, savory flavor when we mix it in with our watermelon salad. There we go. Okay. Give that a little stir. I'm going to put in our watermelon. Yum. Okay. We just got our watermelon stuck in our whisk. Help me. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to mix this all up. The cucumbers, look at the color in there. Does this smell like summer? I wish you could smell it. It really smells delicious. So now that we've got that mixed, we're going to put the feta cheese in last, because when we start mixing, the feta will break up pretty quickly. And there you have it. Let's just move our little directions out of the way. Put our feta cheese in there. Okay. I'm going to mix this. Red and white and pink, and the colors really are beautiful. So there you have it, our watermelon feta salad. The beautiful, bountiful summer fruits. Enjoy, everyone. Look for our recipe on your Special Olympics New Jersey website.